To be here tonight. My name is Holly Biss, owner of Wish and Wander Journeys. So, welcome. We're excited that you're here with us tonight and spending a little bit of your evening to chat. So, if you're joining us live, which we hope you are, please let us know where you're watching from. So, wherever you are in the world, shoot us a comment, let us know where you are, what you're up to tonight, and we're super glad that you're here. So, throughout tonight, if you have any questions, don't be shy. Drop them in the comment box. We will try to answer as many as we can. So, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about tonight, we're going to chat a little bit about a great way to travel, how to experience a destination in a way that's immersive, a little bit relaxing, and hopefully completely stress free. So, we know travel can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes. So, we're going to be sharing some details about an incredible Rome by Tauck journey through the Bordeaux in France that I am hopefully going to be hosting next year. So, September of 2027, put it on your calendars. So, I'm super excited about this. Really thrilled to be joined tonight by Jennifer Hunter from Tauck. So Jen has an extreme amount of knowledge about Tauck and the Rome travel style. So she is the perfect person to be joining us this evening and exploring what's going to make this particular experience that we're going to share with you guys so unique. So Jen, thank you so much for being here with us tonight. And we'd love it if you take a moment to introduce yourself and share a little bit about what you do with Tauck and a little bit about Rome.
Thank you so much, Holly. My name is Jen, and I am a Denver native. I absolutely love traveling. I used to be a travel advisor myself, so I work with them now every single day with Tauck, which is a travel company doing guided vacations all around the world. But I specialize in something new and exciting that we're doing over here in the travel realm, and that's Rome by Tauck. So we specialize in flexible, curated escapes for guests in their 40s and 50s. So I get to talk about travel every day with my travel advisors like Holly. She's one of the best that I know, so I'm so excited to be here today. But we talk about this new way of travel for guests within that age demographic, 40s and 50s, and how they can get out and experience the world. We're on all 6 continents. I'm pitching for that 7th, but how they can experience the world in, an immersive way with VIP experiences, having everything taken care of for you with some flexibility and choice along the way. So I know Holly had her eye on this itinerary, the Bordeaux and the Dordogne itinerary for next year. So Holly, what are you excited about for hosting this trip, the destination, or the travel style? What are you looking forward to the most?
It came down to next year being it's a big year for me. So I think a lot of people wait for a celebration, a milestone, or something like that to take like a new or different experience, and that's what it is for me. So I guess I'm outing myself live on the internet on Facebook.
I didn't know if you were going to say it.
Right, I know I'm going to be celebrating a pretty big birthday. I won't tell you all which. Maybe some of my more kind people out there will think I'm a little younger than I am, but it was one of those things that I think that starts to happen. Like we're done collecting things.
Yeah, exactly.
We have what we want. We have the people in our lives that we love, and we just want memories. So that's how I decided that I would like to celebrate this milestone. But I had some caveats.
Yeah.
I wanted to do it in as stress-free way as I possibly could.
Yes.
So, as an advisor, I spend a lot of time investing in other people's vacations. And I thought, right? So for this trip, I would really like somebody else to take care of me. And that sounds like the best birthday gift I could ever give myself. So if you're asking me the why, I would say it was actually a little bit less about the itinerary and more about what Rome by Tauck was going to provide me in the way that I could relax and enjoy the milestone in the way that I would like it to be celebrated.
I think that's so perfect because a lot of, I think sometimes choosing a trip style like Rome by Tauck is new for people. And to hear why you chose that particular style, I think is important for people who are thinking about their next vacation because we know, at this time in our lives, we're busy working. We actually need a vacation. someone to handle those logistics. I mean, not just as the travel advisor before and after, but during as well. I give the joke that when I travel now, I used to be the advisor. So in my family and friend groups, I had the papers with the confirmations, the train times on where we need to be when. And I was, almost anxious that I couldn't, enjoy the vacation myself, or I would forget we need to be somewhere at a particular time. So on Rome by Tauck, I just picture you sitting there, anyone, but yeah, Holly, you too, sitting there with a mimosa in the morning if you want. You don't have to worry about anything because someone's letting you know where you need to be when, and giving you that insider access to things to do along the way. So I love that, and I'm so excited for you.
I think this looks great because it doesn't feel like it's going to be a rushed sightseeing trip. Like we're not checking
Yeah,
landmarks off.
exactly.
It's that slowed down experience where I know I'm still seeing what I want and need to see in the destination. Like the best of the best is certainly going to be covered. That's just Tauck. But I'm going to be wandering through some villages. I'm going to be seeing some beautiful vineyards. I feel like it's going to be felt and experienced just as much as it's going to be completed. If those are just some kind of different words as to how I feel about
Yeah.
it.
Exactly. I think this new era of travel, we went through the Instagram bucket list phase, right? Where people wanted to get out and check things off their list, go, 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 go. Don't get me wrong, people still love to travel like that to this day. But if you're looking for something different and you want to have a second to take a deep breath, you want to do less unpacking and packing, right? Be able to wander outside of your hotel. I don't know about you, but when I'm traveling, I love to find coffee shops. So I can just imagine myself with this slower pace, being able to go find a cute one and have a coffee with the locals in the morning before anything's even starting. But I think, yeah, the tone of the trip really enables our travelers to, I always say, take a deep breath and let their shoulders down. I don't know if I'm making up that expression of letting your shoulders down, but you can just kind of picture like you've unpacked and you actually get to enjoy
Mhm.
not only the place that you are, but the beautiful properties that we're staying at as well. So, yeah,
I
a,
think
re-
the
a
era of
good mix.
the trip goal being how many places did you see in a day to did you actually get to relax, rejuvenate, and recharge?
Yeah.
I think that that's equally as important. And when I looked at this itinerary, and Jen, I wouldn't do this itinerary disservice with Instagram because those hotel views
I
that I
know.
saw literally looked amazing. And I was like, I could just see myself, like you said, even at the hotel with that cup of coffee, looking
Yep.
out over some of those pools to the vineyards. I was like, that's to me a birthday celebration that I will never
Yes.
forget.
Or okay, I'm so excited for you to see the second hotel because the Les Moulins de Roc, it's like a boutique luxury French countryside cottage, right? There's like a little river creek running through there. You could sit on a balcony with your glass of wine. They've got those cute little market lights at night. So you're going to have time to read a book if you want. Or I love to journal on vacation. So I can just picture myself sitting in one of the beautiful gardens journaling. But it's just going to be a fabulous, fabulous time. And yes, you get to enjoy where you're actually staying too.
Well, as you were saying, so there are parts of the day that are curated with those experiences that you don't want to miss, but some of the day is left to your own leisure to fill as you would like.
Yeah,
But then
exactly.
you come to that last day, which was to me the real, like a real wow factor. Do you want to fill them in?
Yes. So, one of our highlights on our Bordeaux and the Dordogne trip is, well, there's a couple, but are you talking about your private chauffeur, Holly, that you
Maybe.
get for the full day?
So, yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna hook you up with a private car and driver for the full day. So everybody who books, if you're going with your partner or your sister or a friend, you guys will get your own driver, and our wonderful tour directors will have recommendations on where you could go, sites you could see. I kind of picture a wine tasting driver taking us around for the day. But for the full day, you get to pick and choose exactly what you would like to do in this region, and not have to worry about planning it ahead of time, right? We're off the beaten path. We have those recommendations for you. But of course, Holly's a travel expert too. So if you have something on your bucket list, I know she could help you figure that out for that day as well. But yeah, I love the flow of our Rome by Tauck journeys because, like you said, well, we kind of call it a half on, half off philosophy. So half the time you're going to have, curated VIP experiences, whether that's a gorgeous gourmet picnic at a family owned estate in the French countryside, or you're touring the coastal sides, getting a local market tour. Half the time you're doing small group curated experiences. And then the other half of the time, you get to pick and choose what you'd like to do or pick an included activity. So the luxury of it is, you know what the options are ahead of time. So if you're type A like me, you can plan it out. But you get to pick on tour. So if you think you're going to be really active and want to participate in everything, you can. But if you get on tour and you're like, man, work was swamped last week, I really just want to sit on my balcony and read that book, you can, or you can choose. You get to pick based on how you feel. So I think that's just an excellent evolution of how group travel has changed. You get to personalize it on the spot. So
I think one of the things that draws me to Rome by Tauck is that you don't move around quite as much as some other land tours that we see. Again, I'm going to share a secret is I'm a pretty messy traveler. Something happens with my suitcase when it gets into a hotel room.
Me too.
It just kind of explodes. I don't know. It does it on its own. I don't really have much say in it.
It is on its own.
Yeah. So repacking that often takes a bit of time. Yeah. So the idea that we're not moving around every 1 to 2 days is very appealing to me, because fixing that small little issue that I have is
let's stay a while, not worry about it.
Exactly. So I love that, especially with the hotels that are chosen for this itinerary. Yeah, I think I'm going to want to leave to begin with, even if my suitcase was neat and tidy.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and speaking of luggage, you're not even going to have to carry it either. So even if you jam that thing full like I do, sometimes you might have to sit on it. Someone's going to take care of that for you. So don't have to worry if you go do a little shopping or anything.
This is all sounding pretty good, especially after the wine, but that sounds wonderful.
Yeah, you're going to have a fabulous time.
The dining experiences don't exactly sound mediocre by any stretch of the imagination either. So that sounds to something like if you're a foodie, this is going to be the place for you as well.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we get guests, outside of the traditional dining experiences. We have those thoughtfully planned dining moments in particular. And the thing that I love about our Rome journeys is, you're not like tied to a set menu, even if we are eating out at the best restaurant in town. You could sit at a 2-top or a 4-top or with the group, of course, like for the welcome and like the goodbye dinners. Usually the group wants to be together, get to know like-minded individuals there. But the food moments, they're just top-notch, stand out moments. Everything from like wine tasting at a private chateau, that picnic I was talking about. I mean, if you're a foodie, you're really going to be immersed in the best of the food scene, no matter where you go with Rome by Tauck. But of course, you can imagine the pairings that will be going on on your itinerary each stop along the way.
Can we go this year?
Yeah, I know. I can't believe we have to wait a whole year.
We have to wait a while, but that gives us plenty of time to plan.
Yes.
Plenty of time to plan. There brings the type A in us back. We were just talking about letting the reins loose, and now we're wanting to plan again.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. I mean, what else?
Oh, yeah, because you're going September 3rd through 10th, the Bordeaux and the Dordogne itinerary with Rome by Tauck. So if anyone on this live feed's interested in going, Holly's hosting a group. She's taking her people with her. She is a travel expert and is so excited to bring you along on this journey, September 3rd through 10th, 2027. And if
Yes.
y'all,
Busy working
yeah,
people. That's, extra day off of work. It's over the Labor Day holiday, so it's going to make good use of time off. Very efficient. So,
yeah, exactly.
smart.
And of course, if anybody wants to customize on the beginning or the end, Holly knows how to connect everything together like a perfect puzzle for you guys. I know she loves getting you where you would like to be on your next adventure.
Absolutely. And it's could be a new trip for you. So I'm happy just to set up time and chat about it, answer your questions. Hopefully it works out. But there are a lot of, how many journeys do you have now? Rome by Tauck Journeys.
Yeah, we have 2 river cruise options, a small ship ocean cruise in the Mediterranean, and then 8 land itineraries, including one in Golden Gate in Napa Valley.
Okay.
So,
And I'm pretty sure I saw one of our clients even get super excited about there's a South Africa option now.
oh
So
my
you're kind of
gosh,
everywhere.
yes.
So
Yeah,
sky's the
whoever
limit.
designed that itinerary, I must meet because it's a masterpiece of safari, Cape Town, and then a private island resort retreat at the end. So they did a fabulous job.
So Tauck is a wonderful partner to us. They have Journeys guided travel for pretty much all age group, from family to this now intermediate. We would never call ourselves anything except exceptional travelers ready to see the world. Not gonna niche ourselves into any particular names at the milestone birthday I'm about to have, all the way up through any age on the upper end as well.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
families now run
Mhm.
by Tauck. Tauck Classic can cover all adults. So they have really travel for everyone. So happy to discuss those options with you if it fits. You'll see up in Jen Square up there, there's a QR code to schedule some time with me on my calendar. And just love to talk all things Tauck with you if and when it works for your schedule. So I'm
Yeah,
super
call
excited. I
Holly.
can't wait
She's
to
your
go.
personal assistant. Anything travel related. She's the pro. And, if this sounded good or if it piqued your interest on something else, she's here to help match the perfect trip for
Mhm.
your travel style and your goals. Hoping it's a Rome by Tauck. And if you want to travel with Miss Holly next year, I know she'd love to have you.
Yes. I'm
Um,
still trying to get Jen to come, but I don't know if she
I know, I know. I'll put it on
I
my
would be having
list.
coffee with her at the coffee house. But
I
we really
know.
appreciate your time tonight. Thank
Yes,
you.
of
Tag a
course.
friend if you think that they would love something like this. They will appreciate you for thinking about them. So
Yeah, I
everyone
agree.
likes to talk travel. It's something fun, exciting that we all get to be passionate about. So
Why
we're
we work
grateful
so
for you.
hard, right?
Absolutely. Have a
Awesome.
have a great night, Jen. Thank you for your time. We appreciate your
You're
partnership
welcome. I'll
putting us
see
out
you
of town.
soon.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds
Have a good
great.
night.